What's going on, y'all? So listen. Mm, what's going on, y'all? So listen, I'm just on here real quick to do, talk about some music that just came out this week. Okay, I haven't heard Quavo album, but I'll listen to that later. Okay, but what I really want to speak about, first of all, like I've been saying, go out there get Mario's new CD, Dancing Shadows. Like I said, stream it, whatever you have to do. He hasn't been on the music scene like that in some years. He's been through some things in his life, the death of his mother and shit like that. But he came back with some real R&B, if you ask me, and I feel like it's a no skip album. I love his voice. Always been a fan, so there you go. Go get his album. You won't be disappointed. Like I said in previous videos, check out Marsha Ambrosia's new NYLA album, really, really good. And Estelle's Levels Rock album, if you're into the Afro beats and the soca music, dancehall music, and stuff like that, reggae, go get her album. It's a really, really good album. She is so slept on. Them two, they are so slept on. But they pen game is everything, especially Marsha Ambrosia. But anyway, what I really wanted to get on here and discuss because um, LMA and, with all the controversy that was surrounding her and that whole Trip song, let me just be quite honest. Listen to this album was the first time that I actually heard Trip. Okay. And I did that for a reason because I didn't want it to be just like Boot Up. All right. Boot Up is so played out because y'all played that shit the fuck out. And I was just tired of hearing it. Okay. Every time I turn on the radio, and I don't even listen to the radio like that. Okay. I get in the car, turn on the radio, Boot Up is playing. I turn on the TV, and when they actually are playing videos on BET Her, baby, Boot Up is playing. Child, I see covers, Boot Up is playing. Somebody rolling down the freaking street, Boot Up is playing. This whole summer been Boot Up, okay? Bitch, come on now. It was just a lot. It was a lot. And Boot Up is one of those songs that you get tired of hearing, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just like, Boot Up, Boot Up. Get it out, boot up. Just start singing the song out of nowhere. But anyway, I really, really do like her album. Now, see, I was on to LMA when she had some EPs out before Boot Up actually took off, okay, which was off for one of her latest EPs, and she had some really nice songs on her stuff. And some people are really late to the game when it comes to LMA. And anyway, girl, okay, I had something in my too. So what? So what, bitch? Anyway, so I was looking forward to her debut, and I did not want her to just be this one hit wonder with Boot Up because Boot Up got so fucking big. And you know how that be sometimes. It can either work in your favor, like it did in Cardi B's favor, when Bodak Yellow came out and it became so huge, and I was just like, oh, please don't let her be a one hit wonder. And come to find out, she's not. And I wanted the same thing to happen with LMA. Don't let her be no one hit wonder with this Boot Up song, and she can't follow up with some quality content. But of course, she didn't let me down. She came out with her self titled debut album, LMA, and it's a really good album. It's 16 songs, well actually 15 with bonus tracks, so it's 16 altogether. And I like the album for the most part. I hear some people is just saying that some of the songs start sounding the same or whatever. Yeah, I get that in the very beginning, but it's not really that much. Okay, you can differentiate from which songs it is. I really love the production surrounding the album. It's a cute R&B focused album. It's not no trying to get commercial success, trying to get out another single, whatever. It's straight R&B, and I love that because we have been lacking, with some true R&B out here, and R&B getting the respect that it deserves. Okay, I love the fact that we have these new artists that are coming out that are trying to put R&B back on the forefront. I was looking at you have to look at videos early in the morning on BT Her. They do like Morning Glow or BT hit lists and whatever, and then they do fresh new faces for a whole hour, and they putting all these indie artists on there, independent, this indie artists or underground artists on there in their videos and stuff. And so that's where I'm getting some of my new music from, and I like it, you know. So shouts out to everybody that's trying to make it out here in this game, trying to bring that R&B realness back. And one of my of course, Trip is cute. Trip is cute, I will say that. On second listen, I didn't realize that what LMA was doing, which is a little bit different from what I've been seeing other people do, she's literally spelling out her name in the songs at the end. So it's like, I give you a song, I sing this bitch, and then at the end, I'm going to give you a few seconds with a little spoken word at the end of it, okay? And it's like every other song, or almost every other song, she's ending it when the music go off. E is for this. L is for this. L is for this. A is for this. M is for this. I said, bitch, we used to do this shit up in grammar school, okay? A is for being amazing, okay? S is for the bomb ass smile I got. H is for how hood I am. L is for, you know, whatever the fuck L is for. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, that's how it used to be. Love yourself, okay? E is for everything. Y is for you. You know, that's how it used to be. I said, bitch, this is cute. This is really cute. I will say one of my faves that stood out for me automatically. I love Gut Feeling with her. Oh my God, I love me some her. I can't wait for, listen, I just love me some her. I missed the opportunity to go see her live, and I'm so mad. But I'm pretty sure she's going to be around for a while, and I will get that chance. But I love her and her song Gut Feeling. And that was basically talking about, you got your intuition that's telling you that something ain't right. But then you go snooping and you gonna find what the fuck it is that you're trying to find, even though initially you ain't find nothing, but you keep on. Something's telling you that something ain't right. Okay? You just don't trust the nigga. That's what it's talking about. I love that song. And the standout song for me on this album is On It. On It, bitch. And let me just tell you why. On It, all of a sudden I heard dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I said, bitch. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, bitch, is this t-shirt and my panties on Adina Howard? You better sample that shit. You better sample that shit. You know how you get a bitch with a good R&B sample with a good R&B sample. Come on, Adina, okay? That was cute. That was my favorite, all right? That was the standout for me. But other than that, I really, really like the song. She simple. The production is good. The writing is good. It's not too much. You know what I'm saying? She's not doing so many trying to, you know, fluctuate and do all these vocal runs or whatever. She's just singing her style, and I loved it. Okay. The next album that came out that I really want to talk about, well, I really don't want to talk about it like that. And when I say it like that, I mean, how can I say this? It's not what I expected, but it kind of is what I expected because it's on the same line of what he's been doing for the past couple of albums or so. Okay, Usher. Usher came out with this. I don't even call it an album. It's only 8 songs, so I call it an EP called A. Okay, A for Atlanta. And I feel as though it's an ode to Atlanta. Of course, it's called A. It's called A, whatever. And so I'm not taking it too seriously. And like I said, it's following along the same path that he's been going recently, you know, with the trap beats, but this is literally all ATL trap beats with Zaytoven, and you know, you got features from Future and other people on the track and shit like that. And I'm just like, okay. Now I heard people that were saying that, you know, he too old to be doing this stuff, or um they want some more ballads. I mean, it's the same thing that they say about Beyonce when Beyonce and them came out with Everything Is Love, and when she came out, you know, with other, well, Everything Is Love, because Lemonade she was singing on there. When people want an actual song album where they just singing and singing and singing. And here's the thing. When you're chasing commercial success or some type of commercialized trend, you're not going to go back to the same person that you used to be, okay? You're not going to put out the same type of material that you used to have, even if we want you to. They're not gonna do that, and we have to accept that fact. And Usher is showing us that. And I honestly, like I said, I'm not taking this album seriously because I feel like it's just a little ode to Atlanta, a little throwaway, a little placeholder until his actual album comes out. And, it'll be a longer album. It'll have, I hope it'll have a mixture of him actually singing, put a few ballads in there, and, little trap beats or whatever, because that's who he is now. Yeah, he's 40 years old or almost 40 years old, and doing this and trying to keep up with the trends or whatever, but I can't hate on it because I actually kind of like the album. I like the beats, especially on the first song. The first half, it really gets me going. It's one of those turn up albums that you listen to when you're getting ready to pregame to go to the club or go have a fun night out with the fellas or the girls or whatever. Strip club music and that shit. We can't let that Playboy side go away. That's what I see for him, and I get it. People want him to grow the fuck up and be a grown ass man, but you know, we gotta play and show that we not old as hell, but we can keep up with the young kids, and that's what it felt like with this album. Trying to keep up with some trends or whatever. It's cute. It ain't my favorite, but it's cute. Just like Everything Is Love ain't my favorite, but I love it still because I still listen to it to this day. It's probably gonna be still in rotation on my thing. It's nothing that I'm gonna get bent out of shape and be like, why he put this shit out? I mean, it's 8 songs. Why would you take it serious? It's only 8 songs. A Usher project probably usually be between 15 and 19 goddamn songs. Okay, come on now. So it's cute or whatever, but I only had this issue about it. Some of them songs, he talking about fucking bitches and shit like that. Allegedly, he got herpes, and I just was like, I know it wasn't the only one that was thinking like, I mean, that don't stop you from getting your groove on, but I hope you got that condition under control, okay? Put that shit on wraps, you know what I'm saying? But the album is whatever. I know it's gonna people giving mixed feelings or whatever. I'm not taking it serious. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about both these albums. Make sure you check out all those other albums that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And if you have any more people that I should get into, whether they're new people, underground artists, indie artists, main artists, or whatever, who got projects that I should listen to, put them down in the comments. I did hear Candy got a new song out, and it's actually kind of good. I said, oh, ain't no yodeling on this bitch. I said, all right, Candy, I see you with the dominatrix and shit. It's actually kind of good. I will give it to Candy for that. You can't get together. And she said, bitch, I'm not getting back together with SK because I'm finna do my own thing. I said, oops. Okay. But I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace.